Golf, whiskey, meat, business. This is the Birdies and Barrels podcast. Welcome to the Birdies and Barrels podcast, where golf meets whiskey, business meets lifestyle, and the best conversations happen somewhere in between. Broadcasting from Birdies and Barrels Golf Lounge, a space built for pure swings, strong pours, and real connection. This is where passion, craftsmanship, and ambition collide. From the course, to the glass, to the grind of building something bigger. This is more than a podcast, it's a mindset. Hosted by Brian Bisking and Mike Grilllo, two guys bringing together their love for the game, a respect for great whiskey, and a drive to build something that lasts. Each episode dives into the stories, the struggles, and the wins behind the people who live it every day. Birdies and Barrels. Swing, sip, stay.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Episode 3 of the Birdies and Barrels podcast. Mike Grilllo here with my co-host Brian Busking. How you doing, man?
Tired.
Yeah,
Tired. But I'll survive.
it's been busy, I feel like, for both of us.
Yeah. My wife and I bought a house last weekend.
You moving?
We're moving.
I did not know this.
I know. I was going to tell you earlier. I was like, no, I'm going to hit you with a surprise.
All right, I like it. Boom.
So, yeah. And she's 7 months pregnant, as you know.
Yes, that's a hell of a time, brother.
Yeah.
You are self-torturous.
Yep. It was all her, not me.
Well, where are you moving about?
So my wife grew up in Whitmore Country Club.
Yeah.
And we've been members there since 21 or 2. I can't remember. 21, I think. And so we've always wanted to move there, but it's either you got to spend a boatload of money or you got to completely rehab a house.
Yep.
And so we've been looking for years, and a house came on the market that we both kind of fell in love with. It doesn't really need, a little updating, but not much. And it was not a boatload of money. And so we jumped on it, and there was 8 offers on the house, and it had 34 showings in 24 hours. Calculate that.
Man.
Now, full disclosure,
Wow.
2 to 4 on that Sunday was open houses, but they had that many showings,
Still a
8
lot.
offers, and somehow we, I guess, offered enough.
That's awesome,
and
man.
got it. So yeah, we'll be.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did. It did. It did. It was definitely not the right time. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But
When are you guys listing your house?
our house will go on the market first week of June,
Okay.
and then move sometime either end of June or early July.
Depends on how fast.
Depends
Are
on-
you moving either way?
We're moving either way. I got to get my wife into a house and
Yeah.
baby room set up.
Yep.
She's due August 7th, man. So
Yeah.
we're gonna move either way, but we will, fingers crossed, that our house sells quick too.
Well, hopefully it's cool enough for you. When we moved into our house, we actually moved in on September 11th.
Oh,
That's
no
just
way.
16 years ago. But it was hot as hell the day we moved in, which was brutal.
Yeah, September
know,
can be like
but
that. So can
whatever.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not nuts for you guys.
Yeah, but
Well, that's cool, man.
I get to play
Exciting
more
times.
golf.
Yeah. And then I get to play more golf with
That's
you,
right.
and I'm assuming.
Well, I tried to get you to be my member guest,
know.
man.
I
I'm
know.
thinking in my head, I'm like, who can I get to be my guest that's better golfer than me and can actually give us a chance? And you were the first person that came to my mind.
I love it.
And you gotta be out of town.
I love that. Well, I'm technically in
Well,
town,
but-
but I'm out of town the week before that. So I think Mama Grillo might punch me in the face if I just went ahead and was like, hey, by the way, I'm going to take off another 2 more days to go play golf right when I get back. She might be a
Fair-
little upset with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like a great time, though. That's probably a blast of a tournament, I would imagine.
Yeah, I did it a couple years ago, and it was a lot of fun.
It's three days, right?
3 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Saturday is, obviously the tee times are based off just like you're watching a pro tournament, based off who's leading,
Yeah.
right? And they do shotgun type start, but then when everybody is done, they take their golf carts and they literally line the 18th green around the clubhouse, because there's 2 18s, but the main 18, and everybody just stands there, drink beers, and cheers
And-
on the final
and
cruise.
watches
and
everyone
watches
come in?
everybody come in.
Oh, that's not intimidating at all,
Yeah,
is it?
oh, dude, I'm telling you what, by the time by the last twosome, there's probably 80 golf carts and 150 people just standing around the 18th green.
Yeah,
But it's like a party.
That's
It's
cool.
a lot, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun.
I'm sure it is, man.
But yeah, your nerves are racking when you
I
got
would
the,
bet.
when you're getting ready to hit that because it's a dog leg left par 4, like
That's the one over the
90
water,
over
right?
the water.
Yeah, that hole eats me up every
And
time.
so
Man. I can never
if you have a
decide
good
what to do.
drive, you got that second shot. It's got to go over the water. You got the fountain there, and then you got 80 golf carts and 150 people standing there.
And that's like a 3-tier green.
Yes.
Like the back tier, and then it just tiers
All
down and
Whitmore's
down
greens are
again.
huge.
Golly, man.
They're all
They
huge.
really are.
But yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if I would have been much help. I played Lake Forest with a buddy yesterday. Wait, no, today's Friday. Wednesday.
Yeah.
I played. And I was super pumped because I've never played there. I've never played my own ball there. Every time I've played there, it's been in like a scramble
Sure.
or a tournament or something. And I lost my mind, man. I don't know. I shot a 47 on the front. And well, we started on 10. So the
Okay.
front, our front, it
Your
was
front.
the back 9. And then I managed to improve that, but only to a 41 on the back.
Still,
And I had back-to-back birdies and still shot a 41. It was brutal, man. There was a lot of double bogeys, and very rarely
That's a
do I
tough
have.
course. I think it's a tough course.
I had 2 triple bogeys.
Beautiful course.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had a triple bogey playing golf, and I had 2 of them.
I'm sure.
Brutal.
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
I'll have one.
It was, but it was very soggy out there from all the rain.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And the greens were long because they haven't been able
Really
to cut
cut
them. And so, like the first hole, I'm expecting, it's like I played there before. Greens are fast. Now you walk on them and look at them, you can tell they're gonna be a little slow. I left my first putt like 15 feet short. I was like, "Whoa! All right, this is a little exciting." It was a downhill putt too. It was wild.
Was that Monday or what day was
Yeah,
it?
that
It
was Monday.
poured.
Yeah, like 5 inches of rain or something.
Oh
on
my
Monday.
God, it was like coming
Nuts.
down for hours like that. Yeah,
Crazy
wet. So, let's talk about the PGA Championship a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, what a freaking crazy PGA Championship that was.
Man, I like so many people at the top of the leaderboard, and I would go walk away, and I'd come back, and there'd be like 6 people moved around,
Correct.
all shuffled around. I'm like, what the hell's going on this course?
And so I was following Ron pretty closely. I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool for him to win. He's a live guy, coming back to
sure.
PGA, right? And then to your point, I would like walk. We had a bunch of people over at our pool, and I'd get in the pool and play with the kids for a little bit, and I'd get out and I'd go check the TV out by the bar, and be like, where the fuck is he? Where'd he go? And you're like, oh, he's -4, not -7 now. It's like, and there's 6 guys ahead of him.
Right.
And it was like the all day Sunday.
Back and forth.
And I personally, I gotta be honest, I didn't even know who the heck Aaron Rye. How you
Rye, I think
Rye?
it was, yeah.
I never even heard the dude.
Me either. Never heard of him.
Never in my
I
life.
did see a really funny video, and I don't know if it was like if the guy coaxed all these people to do this or not, but a guy was on the driving range, and he's like, one day after Aaron Rye wins the PGA Championship, and he pans over, and everyone on the range is wearing 2 gloves because he has those 2 black gloves, which 2 black gloves is odd enough already.
Sure.
2 gloves, but then black gloves on top of it. So there, he pans over, and like all these people are wearing 2 gloves. And I was like, I wonder if that's actually true. Like, it's the same thing when when Scotty got big, and then you watch people on the range like trying to mimic that back foot movement. It's like, no, that's not something to mimic there. That's
no.
a weird
And
deal.
if you really think 2 gloves is going to change your game, you clearly don't know a damn thing about golf.
No,
you know what I mean.
You don't.
like seriously.
But yeah, it was a hell of a fun tournament to watch for sure.
Yeah, Gordon was in the mix there for a little while.
He was. I was watching when he hit that shot over the bunker and didn't hit a great shot. And one of the fans said something.
I saw that.
He turned around and he was like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yes.
I'm like, Rory, you gotta calm it down.
Yeah,
like, you let these people get. It's pretty wild that he lets them get in his head enough to where he turns around and says something, and then is able to focus again and play good golf. Because if it was me, like, I would be fuming.
Yeah, agreed.
It'd be like Happy Gilmore. Like, all I really want to do is go pull that guy's shirt over his head and punch him in the face, but I can't.
But what's even funnier is like to your point, all those golfers get probably heckled at some point during a round.
For sure. And
they don't let them. I mean, you just got to be compartmentalized and just focusing on what you're doing at that time, and that's what makes them pros, I guess.
Right.
Because I would tell you, I think I've said this on this podcast before. I have a nephew who plays golf for the Lutheran High School out here, and I was joking with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. I was like, "Don't go watch him." I'm like, I played high school golf competitively, and I was good in high school. And I literally my sophomore and junior year told my parents, stop coming. Because when they would come, it would like give me so much anxiety that I would like play terrible because I'm so trying to impress my dad.
You get the yips or something.
Yes, who's
yeah,
like,
it's weird.
you know, my dad's invested so much money in me and for golf over the years, and then he's watching me like, you want to show that you know what you're doing,
right?
And then you're like, I shot a 48 on the front. And dad's like, I'm glad I paid fucking $3,000 for lessons, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's like, just don't come. Right. And I always play better when they weren't there. Yeah. Just that's why I
feel like that's always I don't know, like if I'm ever playing with like a group that I've never played with before, on the first tee I always get like and it's only 3 other guys.
Yeah.
And I always get like the weird like nervy shakes. Like, dude, just chill out and just hit the ball. It's fine. Like you don't have to impress anyone.
Nope.
It's just golf.
That's just
fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Just life.
That's the competitive nature, I guess, like you always want to do that.
For sure.
But yeah.
Okay, so we got some whiskey here in front of us.
We do, man. We do. So we'll start with the Stolock. They're both higher proofed, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. But Mark from Stolock did his oldest released single barrel he's ever released, and he did it as a collaboration with the Air Show.
Oh yeah, I remember I saw that.
I think it was 10 or 15% of the profits of the barrel were going back to the Air Show, which was cool. It's one of the first times they've done that. But it's an 11-year single barrel, and I would have to look on my phone to be sure, but his mash bill is like somewhere around like 65 corn, 30 rye, and 5 malted barley, something like that. Or I might be off by a few percents, but it's something like that. So it's a high rye mash bill, and then Demetrius down at Nobleton's is doing the distilling for him.
Yep.
So it's an 11-year-old barrel from them, local, out of Missouri. So I got to try like a little sip of it, but I haven't actually got to try it out of a Glen yet. So
nice.
Well, kind of excited to give this guy a try.
I've had he's had 2 other bottles that he's had out. His like staple one, and there's another one. We did a little get together with him down at his Stone Ledge Distillery there in Defiance. That he did
like the little bar thing you put together down there.
Yeah, he it used to be called. That wasn't the Roadhouse, was it? No, that's across the street, I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah, his used to be a biker bar too.
It was some sort of bar, but I haven't got a chance to go down there yet. But I heard it's pretty
cool
awesome.
Spot. Yeah, it's a cool little spot. He did a really good job with the decor. He's just a funny person in general. I mean, I don't know how much time you spent talking with that guy, but he got stories for days.
A good amount.
Yeah, he's got some stories for days.
Yeah.
I will tell you another thing he has that is actually phenomenal. I don't know if you ever tried it. Is his vodka. And I guess it also probably is distilled by Nobleton's, I guess. I don't really know the answer, but I think it's called Inverness or Inversion.
Inversion.
Inversion?
Yes.
It is incredible vodka. Very, very
incredible good. Vodka is just supposed to taste like nothing.
It's what it tastes like.
Which is, it's weird to me that that vodka is such like that people pay for like super high end vodka.
I used to be a vodka snob.
Yeah.
Like, meaning like I would drink vodka not every day, but you know what I mean? It was like my go-to.
Yeah.
And it was usually always kind of Tito's was just like the go-to during the week, which is cheap. But then on the weekends, I'd pop out, a Grey Goose or a Stoli or something like higher end. And I'll give a shout out to Blacksmith, Russ. He was like, why are you drinking that Tito's shit? I'm like, it was $19. He's like, mine's 18.
And it's a higher proof.
And I was like, yes.
Russ's is at 100 proof.
And so I stopped buying Tito's and went to Russ's. But then I had Mark's, and I was like, now knock on Russ, it's just as good. Yeah. If not, maybe at a slighter edge. And to your point, it just doesn't taste like you're drinking rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Vodka's vodka. To your point, there's no flavoring to it. But if you put it in a mixer,
but there's different methods you can use to distill
to
get vodka. And I think Russ's is 100% corn vodka.
Got it. I don't know what Mark's is, but they're both very, very good.
I could be wrong on that.
Very, very good.
Russ can holler at me and yell at me if I'm wrong.
He probably will.
But that's okay. Have you ever had Russ's gin from Blacksmith?
I have.
Dude, I don't like gin.
I don't either.
At all. His
either.
Gin is fucking incredible.
It is. Didn't it win
Dude, he's won so many awards.
Yeah.
And he's pissed because it's his brother's recipe. And so he's like, God damn it, this guy fucking wins all these awards for gin.
Yeah.
And we've been distilling whiskey that, because his dad started distilling and that's how he learned. So
well, and the crazy thing about that is like when I think gin, I think Christmas trees, right? Like that's just what I think. His doesn't taste like that.
No,
not at all.
He has there's like a cucumber note in his that is like that subtles it out really well and balances it nice. Yeah, his is wild.
His is very good. Yeah. Very, very good.
This 11 years solid though. Nothing like starting the day at just a little afternoon with 120 20 proof. I mean, it's the holiday weekend, man. Who gives a shit?
Well, when you got to move in like 30 days, I'm gonna get home. Oh, it's gonna put me right to work.
Yeah,
me, dude.
Yeah. Well,
but that's okay. It is good.
It's got like a nice sweet nose. I feel like there's a good amount of caramel in there.
Yeah, it's good.
Well done, Mark. Good job putting that one together, sir.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't really put it together. It's just a single barrel, but good job picking the single barrel.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So we'll try next after this, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. But I got just a tiny little bit of this guy left. We just picked a rare character barrel, another rare character barrel, and I think you got our first one, right? Did you get a bottle of our first one?
One last. I've got. Have you done 2 or 1?
Just one.
So that's one you split with Lit.
Yes.
I still have a bottle of that.
Yeah, that one's incredible.
So I have an unopened bottle of it.
Yeah, it's so good.
I bought 2 from you.
Yep, I bunkered one immediately.
And the first one's gone. And then I don't know if you know that, but I get rid of like all my whiskey collection.
I do know that. Yeah.
So, but I kept 40 bottles. And that was one of them.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Because it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like one of the best bottles of rare character I've ever had.
It's great. So this one's a little older than that one was. A different mash bill. I think I forget if we had it on. It was a Kentucky bourbon, mash bill, 60 corn, 36 rye, 4 malted barley, Kentucky bourbon. I was 9.5 years old, so almost 10 years old. But it was, I don't know yet. I need to revisit it because like you're there. So when rare character guy comes out and does his tastings, we make sure we do the tasting first because he brings out like all these Brook Hill bottles that are like 13 years old, and you're like, dude, I'm never gonna find this stuff, and it's so incredibly good. So like we try to do the barrel pick first, but then you get like you drink so much, and then you're like, I have my notes in my phone, but then I can't actually remember palate wise what it was like even reading the notes. So I need to try it again. But I do remember it was the finish is incredibly long. And very well balanced. And I remember that up front, it kind of reminded me of our last one. Our last one was like very sweet, like great bubble gum, like boom, punch you in the face. This one is a similar profile, but not as punchy. So I think it's again, I'll have to revisit it, but it's great. I mean, it's hard to miss from them. I feel like we did. There were 2, we had 5, I think we had 5 samples. 2 of them had a very similar note, and I don't want to say what that note was because if someone else picks them in a different store, like I don't want that to ruin that for them.
Right.
But they had a certain note that like all of us that tasted it were like immediately no, like this could be great for someone that likes that note, but I feel like it was a very small niche of people who would like that.
I will tell you, we did a barrel pick. Fallen Brothers, Kenny Gales we did a barrel pick at the St. Louis Bourbon Society one time for. I can't remember who it was, but we tasted 5 samples, and there was one.
Was it one of the Art of the Spirits ones when he was in town? No,
these were all from Bardstown or Green River.
Oh, okay.
But there was one that like gave a. Kind of like what I don't know if it's the same note because I'll talk about the note. It was like almost like a peachy, like a dried rotten peach is the best way I can describe it.
Like kind of bitter,
but had a little bit of like a peachy flavor, and then it got like hit with like just like grassy flavor, and that's
a weird combo.
It was weird, and everybody was like, "Okay, this one's way different." Everybody was like 8 people there. Everybody was like, "That's way different." and it got down to the final 2 because everybody was so like how
It's so different.
so different.
Right.
And I'm like, but it doesn't taste good. It's different, but it doesn't taste good. And so don't pick it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
Like,
that's the hard part, man, is like, like we pick all these single barrels, and they're, it's not only based off my palate, because I always bring people with us. But like ultimately I have the final say.
Yeah.
And if
you're
I'm
paying
like,
for
I
it.
don't like that. Like, I'm not gonna pick that. But it's challenging, man.
Yeah.
Like, to know, because you can't just pick the same profile every time.
No.
You gotta have some variance in there. And yeah, I felt like we nailed that with our last Barrel King, because typically, like, I probably am more biased towards like the sweeter profile bourbons. Like, I like those, like, sweet profile bourbons, sweet profile ryes, I really love as well. And I'm just not huge on like the peppery, spicy, minty aspect of that stuff, and or the grassy note that you can get in some bourbons or weeded bourbons sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah, you have to branch out a little bit. You can't always do the same one. So our last Barrel King it was kind of that note. We were like, we want to capture like an old classic bourbon, and it's still, oddly enough, it still had a little bit of sweet front end. But if anyone got that Rickhouse berries and tobacco one, we did.
How many got left?
Done. They're gone.
They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone.
Gone.
It's incredible, man. I've had a few people already reach out, and they're like, "Hey, do you got any more of those? Can you hold me one?" I'm like, "Sorry, buddy,
They're gone.
They're gone already." Yeah, it was a really good one though. So yeah, so I'm excited. We got that rare character come in. We got some Old Dominic barrels come in. We split that with Lit. We split Old Dominic with Lit. Just good guys down over there, and their palates are similar. And yeah,
did I see nice. Lit was just down in at Holiday? Are they down in Holiday right now?
Yeah,
or yesterday or something? I saw
they. I know they were going down. Yes. Yeah, so they are picking a Holiday barrel. Yeah, we talked about, like, if I could get out there, and it just, scheduling wise, it didn't work out, because it might be this weekend, because it was for Memorial Day. It's a good question. I don't know.
I thought I heard somebody say that Holiday was the barrel for Bourbon and Brews this year, over because Old Dominic has been the barrel for the last couple of years for Bourbon and Brews, which is coming up June 13th, by the way. Anybody? I don't know where tickets are at, but I won't be there. But it's always a good time.
Yeah,
I'll be in Colorado.
I would normally, that they, for whatever reason, that had always fallen by our golf tournament that we do for Grillos.
Yeah.
And this year,
next weekend,
this year it didn't. It is next weekend. Be a good time.
Hopefully no rain.
Fingers crossed, dude.
I got a tent. I'll be fine.
Yeah, right. I got umbrellas. I mean, we're gonna play regardless. But yeah, as long as it's not thundering. What the hell were we?
Bourbon Brews.
ADD. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I try to get out there every year, and I can never make it. And this year, the next day we leave to go down to Lake Norfolk, where we have our boat.
Oh yeah.
And so we leave Sunday. So I'm like, I have to work all day Saturday next door, of course, because I'm taking off. So
yep.
I'm like, you got to take care of your guys and give them time off when you're going to take time off too.
For sure.
They're going to cover for you. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Bourbon Brews last year. I was helping Kenny with Fallen Brothers, and the place was packed.
I heard it's always busy. It was always sold out and busy.
Yes, it was packed busy.
Yeah.
But I'll be in Colorado on vacation, so I won't be there either.
Yeah. Where are you going to Colorado?
So in the midst of moving, we're leaving on June 9th to go to Disney World for 4 days, and then going to Colorado for 7. And then when we come back on the 20th, and we close the new house on the 22nd. So it's just going to be a real.
That's a whirlwind.
It's a whirlwind, dude.
Glutton for punishment. You are.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You only live once, buddy.
That's right.
Right.
And look, we had to jump on the house. It was what we wanted, and I didn't have to pay $1.2 million for it.
Well, that's always beneficial.
Yeah. So,
yeah. What do you got? What do you got planned for Memorial Day weekend this weekend?
So packing is number one priority. I just was texting my wife and said, "Hey, we should probably take like a couple hours this weekend and have a nice dinner." I was like, "You want me to get some meat while I'm up here at Grillo's?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course." So going to get some meat from you when we leave here. Probably grill out either tonight or tomorrow night. And then Monday, the 25th, if you're listening or watching, Frankie Martin's is doing what they call their Monday Market, which is the last Monday of every month. They invite smaller businesses, like like Fairway Fathers, and other brands to come set up at Frankie Martin's. They have food trucks, band, drinks, and people can shop. And so Fairway Fathers and my wife's company, Five Kill
Nice.
Creations, will be there on Monday from 12 to 3. If you want to.
Is that the time frame for the like event
Event.
is 12 to 3?
The event's 12 to
I didn't know if
3.
it went longer than that or not.
Um,
Kiddos are out of school though, so
Kiddos are out of school. So they said we've never done it. We're just trying it for the first time, but they say it's usually pretty busy.
I would imagine. They
Um,
do a good job advertising their
Yeah, they
stuff,
do.
and all the events there are usually pretty busy. So
Yeah.
I've never heard of it though, so that's
Well,
cool,
I hadn't either.
but I might have to send the wife out there.
Um,
I'll be working, but
Somebody sent it to me and was like, you put a tent up there. And I was like, okay, we can do that. So
not gonna hurt to get some eyes, right?
no, not gonna hurt at all.
For sure. And then you'll be at our golf tournament.
I'll be at your golf tournament on the 30th. My
Yep.
wife will be there too. So she's made some cool golf.
She won't be drinking though.
No, she won't.
She'll be your DD.
He'll be my DD. My sister's coming to watch the kids, so we're
Oh,
good.
excellent.
We're good there.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I'm bringing my kids out to a golf course for 5 hours. Are you kidding me?
No.
You'd be calling the marshal on me.
At some point, if we get any of our kids good enough at golf, we can have them be like a guest hitter on a hole.
So you know
You
what?
know, when they're young and spry and they can start pounding the ball over 300. Let them go out there and hit for people.
Amen.
For $5 or something.
I just saw Whitmore's doing a father-son golf tournament.
Ooh, that's cool.
Kids have to be at least first grade and no older than 16. And it's like a Friday, Saturday father-son. I was like, that's a cool idea. And then it, in parentheses, said if you have a daughter, you can use daughter too. Right. But it's called like, I think it's called father-son. But I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm like, now I got to get one of my kids in this.
Right.
But my son's got no chance. My daughter, she got a chance. But my son, he's about as coordinated as I am.
How old is he again?
He's 4.
He's got some time to get a little more coordinated.
He was 8 weeks early. So he's a little slower to learn things. And I mean, that kid is just uncoordinated as all get out, but we love him to death. If it involves a Hot Wheels car or a race car, he's all in. But anything physical, nah.
Yeah, we'll have to see what you think.
So, what's the proof on this thing?
I don't remember.
Just says cast strength
off the top of my head.
Bahama Blue Wax?
Yeah, so
is that what they named it?
Yeah, depending on the where the distillate's from and what mash bill it is, you get a different wax top on your bottle.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And so like people that are super into rare character will look for the colored wax tops because they want to have every mash bill that's offered from rare character.
Got it.
So I don't know, I think they have like 8 different
Isn't
color wax tops, I think, something like that.
and for those who are listening, you probably know this way better than I am, but there's something with a serial number or the number or something, some number on the bottle that tells you what distillery it came from, but you got to like know the codes or something like this. I don't really understand it, if I'm being honest.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So like there's only so many distilleries in Kentucky that will make a certain mash bill.
Okay.
And if you are privy to that information, then you can figure out like, oh, it's distilled in Kentucky, it's this mash bill, it's probably from here. It's distilled in Indiana, it's this mash bill, it's probably from here. Like, like there's not that many insane choices, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's distilled in Tennessee. Well, it's probably Dickel because Jack Daniels doesn't do too much of that.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, people try to hunt the wax top colors and the different codes, and so yeah, each different code will have a different wax top color.
Yeah, like somebody told me there, and this is a year ago, but there's like apparently a Facebook page that like you can follow or join, and then it like people list the code and where it was from. And again, you know who's into this is oh god, his name was Craig Brewer.
Yes,
Craig Brewer, if you're listening.
Yeah.
You're the dude that was like trying to tell me this at the Rare Character dinner last year when they were in town.
Yeah.
I was like,
yep. He's a big RC fan. Yeah, he got our first one.
Yeah,
the pick we did. So I imagine he'll be
sure
coming back in for this one when it like.
he's last I talked to him, he was getting into tequila big time.
So he has been for a little bit actually.
I mean, he let me
But
try
yeah,
some
man, there's
tequila that
some.
was killer.
It's funny because I didn't know, same deal. Like I've been into whiskey for so long, I just haven't like really dabbled in other spirits.
Sure.
And I started getting into like some nicer, like higher end tequilas, and dude, they are incredible.
Incredible.
Like I was like, no, I don't do tequila. I had a bad experience in Mexico when I was 18, and I did, and I got violently ill. And ever since then, like tequila is just like, ooh. In a drink, I can do it, but like, if you're taking like a shot or something, like I just it doesn't work well. But man, I've had some stuff just straight in a Glen and drinking it, and it's incredible. One of our
Oh, my
members
God.
here, Marty Ruther, that's who I was actually playing golf with Wednesday.
Oh, really?
He found I think it's called Don Alberto Extra Black, and it's a 100-month aged.
Is it the one you
tequila.
let me try that night?
Yeah.
That was killer.
Dude, it tastes like a sweet profile bourbon.
Yes.
And it's the same color as this.
Yes.
It's wild. But I mean, what, 100 months is like 6 years or something? I don't know.
And there was a gentleman
Math
sitting
and
here
stuff.
that night that let me try, what's the big brand everybody's talking about right now?
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza.
Yeah.
And he had a Fortaleza that was killer too.
He had the Repo.
Yes.
Sato. Yeah.
It was also killer.
Yeah. Their Anejo is incredible. I mean, even Fortaleza's Blanco is so good comparative to other stuff that's out there. But yeah, that, I don't know. G4 is another one that I found, and I was like, man, these are great. So
yeah, they're very good.
Yeah, a whole nother world there to
It is.
uncover, and I don't need another expensive
Oh,
drinking
see,
hobby.
I do actually. I do. I only got so many hobbies.
Whiskey and golf are two expensive hobbies as they are. So I think I'm probably set there. But
that is good. It's not as sweet as I was expecting on the front, but on the back it has a very long, sweet, almost, I want to say not smoky. I don't even know how to. It has like a.
and I think I can smell what you're talking about. Maybe almost like a little tanniny, like
yes,
oaky,
like an oaky, smoky,
not drying oak tannin,
no,
but like
not like a wine. No, yeah, but the finish is long. The finish is better than the beginning, in my opinion.
Agree.
It's very good.
There's like a little bit of that like rye pop spice up, not spice, but like,
yeah, you get it.
I don't know. Do you like the little tongue tingles?
Yes,
from the rye.
But then I feel like it stays for a while.
It does, but like it mellows, and the finish just like, I don't know. I feel like the finish hangs forever on that one.
It's got some butterscotch flavor to it for sure too.
I could see that,
at least to me. Which is one of the funnest things about whiskey, and we've probably talked about on the show, is like I could drink it, you could drink it, this gentleman could drink it, and we'd all have different flavor profiles.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what makes it cool.
Yeah.
It's like not everybody's going to taste it the same way.
No. And then if you do taste something and you're like, I don't know, man, I get this note, and then you try it, like if you taste it and you search for that, a lot of the time
you'll find it. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. It doesn't work every time.
Yeah.
But like once you give your brain like one thing to focus on, you can usually taste that or smell it or whatever. But I don't know. I always find that, like, obviously the longer I've been doing this, the better I get at just like being able to pinpoint what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling. But I feel like Lindsay, my wife, she's been really good at it from like day one. Like she'll smell it and she's like, I got this. And then I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Sure enough, you do. It's there.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
A few pours, you'll be able to like, and then I'm always like, okay, what is that flavor I'm tasting? Like I'll get a flavor and I'm like, what is that? And then like after 3 or 4 drinks, I'm like, that's what that is. But I like Zach Giese, Zach Giese. Yeah. He's incredible at it.
Oh, he's good. Yeah.
He's very good.
He's got a great palate.
I mean, he can smell it and be like, I taste this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
I wasn't born with that. Or I burnt too many tongue taste buds off in college. I don't know. One of the two.
We didn't drink too much hard stuff in college, man. We just drank a lot of beer. Just a lot of beer.
I drink vodka.
So I feel like that's dangerous. I feel like that's why I stayed away from it for the most part.
See, so here's the problem with beer for me. This is going to get very personal, but maybe it'll make somebody laugh, and that's great. If I drink too much beer, I have the worst smelling farts that will clear this fucking place out in a matter of seconds. You think I'm kidding? Ask my wife.
Well, I'm glad we're drinking whiskey
That's
today,
right.
buddy.
So it just messes with my stomach.
Yeah, I
I
it
mean,
does.
I
for some
love
people, though.
like I drink Space Dust. I drink. I had some Bear Hug last night. Like I can drink like two.
Like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's probably the quantity, right? Like if
Yes,
you're drinking
correct.
like 10 Bush Lights the next that
Correct.
evening or that next day is not going to be
I can do
enjoyable
like
for
two,
anyone.
maybe three. Anything after that, look out.
Not great.
Like my wife is sleeping on the couch type of situation. And then on the next day, I just feel like nauseous. And so
Yeah.
I just can't really drink a lot of beer. I still drink beer, just not like I can't go all day on it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Vodka is the one thing that I could start drinking at noon
And
and drink till 7 o'clock and not be hammered.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be feeling good, but
right.
I can pace myself on it. I know how to pace myself on it. I can't do that on whiskey.
See, I feel like if I ever do vodkas, I'm always like mixing them with something.
I don't.
And then
I only mix it with water.
You've heard of Deep Eddies, like their
Oh,
flavored
yeah,
vodka
yeah.
stuff, right? So I don't know. This was
Pink Whitney's another one.
4 or 5 years ago. One of my buddies was like, "Dude, you should mix the Deep Eddy sweet tea and the lemonade together." And I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea." So I went and I bought them, and this was before the shop was open, so it had to be maybe 6 years ago or so. And we were down at the lake on our boat, and I was just like, I had a tumbler, and I just filled it up with ice, and I was just like half and half all the way up, right? I didn't realize that they were still what are they, 60 or 70 proof or whatever.
They're 70 proof, I think.
Whatever they are.
Yeah.
I thought they were like diluted.
Oh no.
Already, like
Yeah, no.
diluted and flavored. And so I, dump them in the thing and I fill it up and I go hop in the lake and we're sitting around the lily pad and BSing and whatever. Kids are running around playing and I'm just drinking this thing. And I'm like, this is good. It's a little strong, but this is good. And I finished the whole thing floating in the water. And I go to get up out of the ladder and I was like, I am fucking hammered. What happened here?
Yeah.
And so then I got up and I looked and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that
no,
explains
they
it.
don't
I just
do it.
drank a fifth of that. And
Pink Whitney is another
like
one you
an
got to
hour.
be careful with.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
can
if
see
you ever
that.
had it, but it's
just shots at a
Barstool.
golf course.
Yeah, Barstool. I don't know if they're somehow Barstool Sports is tied to that somehow. I don't know how. Maybe it's just what's his name is an investor in. I don't know,
Yeah, it
but
could
they're
be.
like my wife likes that on ice with some like water to kind of dilute it, but you can pour that straight into glass. I think it's 60 proof, like straight, and it tastes like pink lemonade.
That's dangerous.
And it can get dangerous real quick.
Those are the dangerous ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I won't be doing that this Memorial Day weekend.
No, trust me, I won't either.
You guys got any big plans Memorial Day weekend?
Other than packing and
that's it.
Frankie's, that's it, man.
Cool. I don't get to do much anymore with the shop, which is fine. It's just
Well, let's talk
it's a
about
different thing, right? So
I mean, we got some big ass tomahawk ribeyes in there.
Yeah,
Holy
man.
shit.
3 to 4 pounds usually on average.
I mean, there's no way one person can eat that whole thing.
We have so I do have one customer who comes in and he gets the tomahawk for himself. I don't know if he eats the whole thing. Now there's like a pound of bone waste on the thing, right? Once it's done and being cooked, because the bone goes all the way through the whole piece of meat. But man, they're awesome to cook. Like you just throw them on a smoker and just let them go low and slow, and it's a ribeye, so like it's marbled really well. Sear it at the end. By the time that thing comes out, they are so tender and flavorful. It's insane. And it's just like doing a big prime rib roast. I mean, it's the same concept, right?
How long do you smoke it for?
Those usually take about, I would say, an hour and a half ish, like an hour and a half, 2 hours max, depending. Yeah, some of them are a little bigger. It depends, like which end of the essentially. So we get this piece of meat in, so it's like this long, and then the bones are sticking out of it. So it's like this long. You turn it this way, and the bones are like. It's just a giant monstrosity piece of meat before we cut it into steaks, and so. We do the big tomahawks because we don't have a bandsaw over there, so we can get a knife in between the rib bones, and so you'll see like some spinal process stuff on there, but you can like work your knife in between there and straight down, so you can cut steaks with just a knife. And even if we did have to cut a little bit of bone, we have our handsaw, which we can do. But cut it. We can't hand cut a tomahawk in half. It would be miserably long and horrible.
Walk in one
Yeah.
day, you're gonna have a freaking
Just-
sawzall over there.
I mean, I would rather do that, but yeah. So, no, those are great though. We have a burger special we're doing for the weekend, which is 6 brisket burgers, 6 bacon cheddar burgers, for $45.
Nice.
So we're doing that for today, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be closed Monday.
What are you guys doing for Memorial Day other than selling meat?
Man, not much. Well, I'll probably get out a little bit early on Sunday, in the afternoon, and we
You
might try to
don't
go
really
over
work
to one of my
Sundays, though, do
buddies. No, I've been pretty good about taking off Sundays to get some time with the fam.
Yeah,
And
for
I'm
sure.
coaching my son's baseball team and trying to help coach my daughter's softball team, and so it's been nice to get a little more family time. But yeah, on the holiday weekends, it's so busy. And Mike, my other butcher over there, we're the only two that like cut meat and
Yep.
make the brats and burgers and all that stuff. So, yeah, if it's just him and some of my high school kiddos, it gets a little tough for him on busy
Sure,
weekends like that.
totally
So,
get it.
yeah, I'll be over there for it. Definitely the first half, maybe longer. Depends on how busy we are. But it's yeah, just kind of gotten used to it now. Like we used to go down to the lake every Memorial
Yeah.
Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, like every one of those holidays we were down there. And now it's like we just shift off of those. It's like we still go down same amount of times.
Yeah.
It's just
Different
randomly in
weekend.
the middle of the month for no reason. So
Yep.
but it's fine. It's good. The lake's less busy, so like we go down there and
That's always a better thing.
no boats around. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to Norfolk, but it's like northern Arkansas, southern Missouri. So you have like Table Rock, Bull Shoals, and Norfolk, kind of all like staggered
I've
in a
never
row.
been to Norfolk. I've been to Bull Shoals and I've been to Table Rock.
So you've been to those lakes, like you obviously like they're pretty clear.
Yeah.
Norfolk's the clearest one of all
Oh,
of
okay.
those. So when water's in normal pool and it's not, there hasn't been a bunch of rain or flooding or anything like that, there's usually somewhere around like a 12 to 15 foot visibility,
Oh, wow.
which is insane.
Insane for
a
a lake,
right?
yeah.
And,
I mean, Lake of the Ozarks, you got like 12 to 15 centimeters.
yeah, it's not much. Yeah, it's not much. But yeah, we've been going down there since I was young, like I don't know, 15 or 16. So
where do you guys stay at?
Yeah, we love it.
You have a place down there, or
we don't, man. Me and my dad have been toying around with that for a long time, and we've just never like found a perfect spot or committed to a
because it's
spot.
not a very like populated lake, meaning there's not a ton of like there's no bars or anything.
No,
right?
there's no bars on it. There's no restaurants on it. There's only like 5 miles of shoreline that got grandfathered in where people can build on. And the houses that are there look like houses you would see at Lake of the Ozarks.
Sure.
But that's it. Every other house is like way up on the bluffs, and they have no dock access, so they have to like
Gotcha.
go drive to whatever marina there is nearby. So that helps keep the water nice and clear, and it's nice on a boat ride. Like there's some areas you'll be driving, you don't see a dock on the lake for miles and miles and miles.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's great though. We love it down there. So ready to get down there and unplug and relax, especially after Memorial Day, then our golf tournament. And
oh yeah, you got back-to-back busy weekends.
We do.
Yeah.
Yep. Same thing, man. Glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
For
Well,
myself,
not as bad as I am, but
yeah.
I mean, I asked my wife yesterday. I said, "How did we get so much shit?" I mean, we moved into this house 5 years ago, and we got more crap. I'm like,
it's a good time to purge.
We are.
Like,
we have a 20-yard dumpster showing up next Thursday. We have a 16-foot pod showing up. I'm like, if it's not used every day, it goes in the pod. If it's not been used in the last 6 months, it goes in the dumpster. The movers can handle everything else.
Fair.
I'm just gonna start chucking shit. Yeah. I really am. I don't have the time or the patience for Facebook Marketplace. So last night,
those people are horrible. It is horrible.
I have an empty whiskey barrel in my basement that just was there for decor, really, more than anything. So I posted on Facebook Marketplace last night, and I got kicked off Facebook for 180 days because I posted a fucking whiskey barrel for sale. I'm like, it's just a wooden barrel.
Empty.
Correct. So
they sell these all the time.
I appealed it. I was like, but because I didn't use the word empty, that's why it happened. I'm like, I don't have, I paid $100 for the fucking barrel. I'm going to the dumpster for all I care. I just want it out of my house. That's it. Like, I just don't have the time for all that.
Oh man.
And then, we sold a sewing machine or an embroidery machine from the business the first one we had bought. We paid $2,500 for it. We were asking $1,500. The lady shows up. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I only brought $1,000 cash." What am I supposed to do? Be like, "Oh, sorry, you drove 35 minutes."
Kick rocks. That's what I would have said.
No, I was like, "Here you go."
You got Venmo, right?
Yeah.
Venmo me 500.
I just let it go.
I hate when people do that stuff.
It's so
it irritates the shit out of me.
And then some things you post, you get like 77 messages in 30 seconds. It's like, I mean, were you like sitting at your computer waiting for me to post this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. My wife has much more patience with that.
I've sold a few things on there, and I'm way more petty than you are. Like I've had someone, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I was 20 short," and I'm like, "Okay, then I'll sell it to someone else." And like 9 other people.
Yes.
And they're like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, give me the $20, or you can go kick rocks." I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Like,
remember Craigslist back in the day?
yes, yes. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's not around anymore. I mean, maybe it is. I don't have a clue.
I think it is. I remember before I opened Grillo's, I had a shitty beater that I drove around because I had traveled a lot for work. And so I just had radio. It didn't, there was no Bluetooth or anything. And so I'd always listen to in the mornings, I listened to The Point, and they always did like the Craigslist Freak of the Week. And these ads were goddamn hilarious. And like what these people put out there to like try to find someone else to do. I'm like, what is happening in society right now that these people are this crazy? I don't know. Yeah. So as of 6 years ago, it was still there.
It might be out there today. I don't know. It beats the hell out of me. I don't know. eBay was a big thing back in the day too. I don't know if that's still as big as it was. I mean, I remember when eBay came.
That big, but
I remember when eBay came out. It was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like my dad was on there buying shit left and right, and it was just fun.
It's like the first Amazon.
It was yeah. You're kind of right. Yeah.
I mean, you're bidding on stuff,
but
you're not buying. But like it was the first like online big retailer where you could find anything you wanted, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So you got the tomahawks. You got the burger special. Anything else over there?
Tomahawks, burgers. We got brats. We just rolled out our kebabs again for the year.
My wife loves your kebabs.
Yeah, we love making those.
They're good. Very good.
We don't love making those.
You don't?
No, they're dude. So it takes like 45 seconds to make one kebab.
I guess you gotta
it's not like it's incredibly time. Just call it a minute.
Okay.
Someone comes in and buys 10 kebabs. There's 10 minutes of your time.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
How long does it take you to cut a fillet?
Well, I mean, we clean up a tenderloin and we get usually 10 steaks out of that, and it takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
So I don't know.
And the margin is probably way better.
It doesn't take quite as long. So it's really not that bad. It's just super tedious.
Yeah.
It's like, grab this, put it on a stick, grab this, put it on a stick. And you're just, just doing this, this drill the whole time. So, but they're really good. We get people asking about them like year round, and we're like, we run them from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and that's it. Labor Day comes, I cut them off. I don't care if the weather's nice after that. Kebabs are done. I'm done making them. Mike's done making them. I'm
done poking my finger.
Yeah, no one wants to make them anymore. Yeah, there's been so many times, where like I'll be putting something on the stick, and I'll like poke the stick through the side of my glove. I'm like, that probably would have not felt great, Mike. So
I remember the time I came in here a month or so ago and got chicken for the wife. I was like, "Would you slice that in half for me?" And you're like, "Sure." And so you went to slice, and you're like, trimming your glove. You're like, it had like a slit right here,
a millimeter away
from going to the hospital.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, if you would have went to the hospital because of my wife, I would have been.
You would not have felt.
I would not have felt great.
It's all right. Hey, as butchers, you're going to cut yourself.
Yeah.
Like I've done it multiple times. Mike's done it multiple times. There's no way around it. Like you're gonna make a mistake at some point and do something stupid.
Fair. Have you ever had like a really bad cut that you had to go to the hospital like immediately?
I didn't go to the hospital, but so I cut my pinky. So see that little half moon right there?
Yeah.
So that went in right next to my bone.
Oh,
and just like filleted that thing open. And I did it, and the knives are so sharp that like it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But I felt the pressure, and I knew that I cut it because I could feel. I just felt the pressure, and I was like, crap. And so I had I had gloves on. And I was like, and I was there by myself. It was either a Monday or a Tuesday.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, this is not good. And so I took my glove off and I go to the water and I turn the water on to wash it. And when I put my hand under, I put my hand under like this, the water hits my pinky and that flap just
oh,
goes, floop. It just flies open. And I looked at it and then I was like, that was a mistake to look. Cause now I'm like
yeah,
getting nauseous and lightheaded. And I'm like, I'm just going to go sit down so I don't like pass out and
right.
fall down.
Yep.
But yeah, so I held it on there and then I texted a picture to my buddy and I was like, you think I need to go to the hospital? Or you think super glue will hold that one shut? And he's like, super glue it. And I was like, all right. So I put some super glue on there and put some steri strips on and left it on for like 3 or 4 days. And yeah, I don't have any feeling out there. Which is
I did
whatever,
the same
but,
exact thing. You can kind of see it right here.
Yeah, little half moon there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little half moon. I was doing something with an Exacto knife. I don't remember what it was. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I've been drinking whiskey all evening, and whoop,
It's
and
the
that
best time.
and that
to
thing
cut things.
bled
And blood.
insane because I mean I was drunk. There's no doubt about it. And I ran upstairs to my wife, and I'm like trying to put pressure on it. She's like, "You got to go to the hospital." I'm like, "I'm not going to the fucking hospital drunk at 9 o'clock at night on a Tuesday." We got kids upstairs sleeping. I go, post on the Facebook page to see if there's a nurse in this subdivision. Have them come over here and stitch this thing. Well, we didn't realize there was a person who was right behind us that was a nurse. So she came over. She's like, I gotta get it to stop bleeding before I can stitch that. And I'm like, well, get it to stop bleeding then, like help. And so finally she's like, it's not gonna stop bleeding. She's like, I'm gonna put steri strips over it. I'm gonna use the glue stuff. And she goes, you need an urgent care in the morning. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So she did. Went to urgent care in the morning. They're like, yeah, you needed stitches, but it's too late now.
Yeah.
Like you
It's
got
already starting to heal.
Correct.
Right?
She's
Yeah.
like, it's too late to give
Yeah.
you stitches.
Yep.
So they just basically glued it again and steri stripped it, and
Yep.
now it looks like I got like a big blister there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Middle finger, man.
My neighbor, if you ever need something to stop bleeding, it's probably going to be hard to find unless you beat your walls up. And he's a drywaller, and they use their knives all the time, right?
Mhm.
And she's like, dude, every time any one of us would cut ourselves, he's like, we just stick our finger in drywall dust, clots it immediately.
That's interesting.
And I was like, huh. I mean, it's just kind of like sheetrock-ish type stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what other stuff's in there, but
Well,
it's probably not great to put in your bloodstream. But he's like, I mean, we're on a job site, like we're not, I
Yeah.
cut myself. I needed to stop bleeding, so I'm gonna get blood all over everything, and he just like stick it in drywall dust.
I will
Stops right
tell
away.
you, my dad was a barber for 50-something years, and he was like old-fashioned barber, straight razor, your
Yeah.
neck, all that. And there was many times he would,
Nick someone.
nick somebody, or there was a mole there or
Yeah.
something, and it would cut. And I don't know what this thing was called. There's a pencil form of it, and then there's like a powder form of it. And he would either take the pencil, and then when I say it's pencil, it looks like a wax pencil is what it looks like. And he would just like slice on where that was on the neck, and it would stop bleeding immediately. Or he takes the powder and put it on there and would stop immediately.
Yeah.
You can buy this stuff like Walgreens. I don't remember the name of it is, I have no clue. But he had that because of similar instances. So I'm assuming it's probably got to be similar to drywall dust, I guess.
maybe it is. Yeah, some drywaller made it.
Yeah.
That was their thing, right?
Yeah.
I got the best invention here.
Yeah. So.
All right, buddy. Well, we're
All right, man. Well, yeah. Happy
about
Memorial
that?
Day to everybody. Make sure you get to Grillo's over the weekend, get your meat and all the specials that they're running. If you want to check out Frankie Martin's on Monday for the Monday market, come by. We'll be there. Check us out.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll see you guys back here in a couple weeks.
Second week of June? First week of June?
Probably first week
First
of June.
week of June.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
Sounds good, man.